Excellent. All right. So I'm here with Madison's mom, Harmony. Say hi.
Hello.
Hey, so tell us about how you found Action Karate online.
It was on a Facebook chat and it said free online karate demonstration class. Come check it out. So we did your online demo class, and Madison had really kind of connected with your teachings and was really interested. So she'd been in talks about taking karate for the past year. It wasn't like a new thing, but with COVID starting, we unenrolled out of the school for the starting school year, went to homeschool. So she wasn't going to end up going to the karate program that was connected with her school. I don't even know if they're open right now. So we saw this, it was an opportunity. I said, you can try it out if you like it. We can go ahead and join this program. And she really enjoyed it. And so we've signed up for the full year. And she's now, I think she goes every time you guys have a class, she wants to do it.
That's
She,
awesome. And she's
yeah.
10, right?
Yeah, she's 10 years old.
So were you skeptical at all about her doing karate like online as opposed to, whatever places in person?
No, because I took martial arts as a kid, so I could teach her the basics of, this is how you stand, this is how that kind of helps out a little bit. But you
Sure.
guys have all the videos and trainings attached with your program that if you are unsure about something or unaware, then you can repetition and learn it, doing it over and over again. And all your instructors are present and watching the classes. So if somebody's not in the correct position or needing more coaching, they send out little videos and, helpful tips or hints, or, how to get back into where you need to be with it. So,
Okay, awesome. And I'm so glad that A, you're able to help her with some of your experience, but B, you're using those other tools that are available to help you, whenever you get stuck, which obviously we're here for if you get stuck too. You guys joined, you did the white belt challenge and you joined with us, for a year program. Tell me, you said something about her confidence and something about COVID to me that I think it'd be awesome if you share. So can you tell me a little bit more about what you shared with me the other day?
this is really helping Madison open up. And so she's kind of like a introverted child. She's kind of, not really outspoken. And so this is really helping her with her socialization. She's getting to socialize again. She was getting into a little bit of a depression because you can't go anywhere or do anything, or, life as we know it has kind of like ended. And the children are sort of like being forgotten in this mess of things. It's all the news is all about the economics going on, and I understand all that, but the children are losing their entire life. They're just being told, you're going to stay inside, and then this is over. You can go back and do, whatever. But she's missed an entire birthday, no birthday party. She's missed all these things, but with doing this action karate, she's back into being able to socialize and having some kind of a presence. She feels like she's a part of something again. She's interacting with other children again, and she's really engaged and excited and opening up more. She still doesn't, when in class and you're supposed to say the words and, do the motto and all that, the mantra when you start up, she's not doing that yet. But because she knows you guys can't hear her. But I told her, I said, you know when you earn your stripes or you're doing a tournament, or you're gonna you have to answer, you have to say all those things. So she knows that, and she's working towards, getting a more vocal presence. So I think that's going to help with her confidence, her self-esteem, her depression, and it's health and fitness, which we all need to be conscious of from a young age. Good habits, building good habits for the future of your life, and safety, feel more safe.
Okay, okay, great. And I think you're absolutely right. In terms of her confidence, of her, saying those words in classes, it might take a little bit more time, but she was able to do, in the beginning with me to earn her white belt, which I think is a great first step. So you were telling me the other day about her maybe having a tough time mentally with the whole COVID thing, and this being something that she's able to like attach to, right? Something that she's able to do that's just more than just like playing around the house or just like an activity. So can you tell me more about how that you feel like that's helping her, that she has a greater sense of either a purpose or just doing something bigger than just something around the house?
Yeah, well, she's just it's the whole engaging with other people. You guys are you're really you're she feels like even though she's not there, she feels like she's there. There's other students on the Zoom. There's, you guys are interacting with them. You talk to each of them. So that's really I don't know exactly what to say on that, but the people, this is really helping her, be back part of something, that there's people involvement.
Okay, okay, great. So she really likes the the interaction she has with the instructors. So instead of it just being like her watching a YouTube video, which she can do for karate anywhere, she likes being able to have the interaction with the instructors and the other students.
Yeah, she's not going to, because school's already in this aspect. So if it wasn't, yeah, you could watch the YouTube videos, but it's not the in-person. Even though, I don't really know how to say, but even though you're not here in the presence, because you're interacting with them, they're getting the feel that they're in a class,
Right,
not just in a video, in a virtual environment.
right. That's awesome. Well, thank you for sharing that. I'm so happy that she's able to feel that way from our program, which obviously we work really, really hard to do for especially our newer students. They want them to feel something like they're part of something, right? Instead of just watching something at home. And tell me, since you have martial arts experience yourself, and I think that's a really cool perspective. How do you want her, or how do you think she'll continue to grow through martial arts in general, or karate online with us?
I think she's probably going to stick with this as a lifelong thing. She really, really enjoys it. It's, it's, she's not taking it lightly. Like, she's, 20 minutes before class every day, she's getting uh, her uniform on. She feels like that's, you wear it every single time. She has all her stuff set up beside her. We went to go see her grandmother. She purchased a travel bag that all her stuff fits in, so wherever she goes, and she was really excited about the fact that being a virtual platform, she took it with her, and she has her internet connection, so she takes her laptop with her, and she has Verizon internet, and she can pop it up anywhere on the beach, or anyone, anywhere she goes, and she never has to miss a class. She never has to miss anything. We're going to Orlando in a week or so, and she's like, well, make sure that they have an area there where I can take my karate class, that there's enough space. you know so she's not going to go on vacation and not bring you with her.
That is such a
So
cool attitude. I love that. I love that. Thank you for sharing. And is there anything that you see as a martial artist, or you have some martial arts experience, right? So is there anything that you see as a parent and also as a martial arts experience, or what would you say to someone who, let me rephrase that question. What would you say to someone who is maybe skeptical about karate, especially online, about about doing karate online? What would you say to someone like that?
really, I mean, it's a perfectly safe environment. You have nothing to lose. You have everything to gain. You're getting the same, if not better. I would say you're getting a lot more for your money than you would going to an establishment, a building establishment outside of this, because you guys have so many tools and training aspects that you're sending in your package. There's you know there's only one day a week that you're not offering something. And where are you going to get that? Karate classes, they range in price, I think they're like $45 to $60 maybe a class. I don't know, I could be wrong. Maybe you get a discount at 30, but you add that up. How much is that per week?
Right.
You're not getting, normally you would take karate maybe or martial arts maybe 2 to 3 times a week, correct?
Right.
With that kind of program. With action karate, you guys, you have something every day except for Sunday. There's Thursday, you have 2 experiences. One is not a class, but the kids love it. They're getting engaged. It's helping their self-esteem. It's helping them with their depression because they get to interact with other children. Like, I think that's such a cute little thing you do with them, is like they get to share with each other once a week. So they're having other child interaction, and at a time when it's frowned upon for your children to be interacting or doing things. Like, it's the first time in the history of our lifetime where it's been frowned upon for children to get together and have birthday parties and go to the park together, because it's like, oh, you're not being responsible, you're not doing this. So this is, and you're not really going to get any much more from going into an establishment and doing this, where it's like a hands-on experience. I mean, you really don't have to have somebody physically next to you to learn this. It's just repetition and, and effort and dedication. I really feel like you're getting more in this experience than you would going elsewhere at this point in time.
That's awesome. Well, thank you so much for sharing that. And I think that, or not I think, I know that Madison's going to continue to grow, especially her confidence, especially with her student creed, especially with your support and your help, which obviously she's going to need sometimes. But right now, she's super motivated, which is awesome. So we look forward for her to continue to keep on growing, earning her next belt, and then eventually earning her black belt, which would be really really cool, years down the line, but something to look forward to. Anyway, thank you for getting on here with me. I really, really appreciate it. You're awesome, and I will look forward to seeing you guys keep growing.
Thank you for
Uh,
having us.
See you guys. Asa.
Asa.